It got kind of tricky, like juggling all the different dialogue that each character was recording for.
I wrote the script. You know, Andrew kind of conceived of how it should go, but I'm still responsible for all the sort of retarded humor that actually ends up, you know, in the show.
Whoa, earthquake.
No, it's not an earthquake. That's Dr. Doe, the mad scientist.
And you're in a giant rocket ship. Strap yourselves in. We're taking off.
I'm actually amazed that there weren't more mishaps, because this is a movie theater. It's not built for these kinds of productions. And I mean, just imagine
12 people on stage at once.
Well, you know, and the bears themselves, the 3 bears equal 12 people. I mean, let's be honest. You always find stuff out backstage. And like, I as the control freak, you know, I am sort of Miss Thing the Merciless sometimes, and I have to remember, like, this is supposed to be fun.
I think I'm going to be sick. Those look like dudes' butts.
The Ask Gordon Challenge. Instead of there being a mountain of sort of, you know, like holes, like in the movie that people are like reaching into, where the creatures bite them, you know, there's this weird challenge where it's like stick your hand in this mysterious, you know, rock and go deep, and if you're bit, you know, you're gonna die, and if you're not, then you've got the blessing to move on. So for our obstacle course, audience members will be invited to come and approach the mountain of ass that we've created. And, you know, I'll ask them to make a fist and to plunge, you know, deep inside one of our holes, you know, that will be between butt cheeks.
Pity. Something deadly lurks inside some ass.
We thought the questions were going to be easy.
No, you thought they were.
I thought they were, yeah.
They were created by a nerd for nerds, right? You don't mind that I call you a nerd? No. Okay. I asked them what any idiot off the street, a homeless person, would know the answer to that.
How can a whole movie audience not know Richard O'Brien?
I just thought that was the weirdest thing. We thought it would be fun to really ask if there are any Flash Gordon obsessives in the audience tonight. Woo! Anyone who thinks they know a whole hell of a lot, because there are like obsessed fans of this movie. Come on up here, sir. We would like you to take the Ask Gordon challenge. And maybe one other. Is there another person who thinks they really know it all when it comes to Flash Gordon? Okay, come on up. So what's your name, sir?
I'm Eric, a.k.a. Eric Survey. I don't know if you're friends on MySpace.
Oh my God, we're friends on MySpace? And what's your name? You're Calvin?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Calvin. Okay, so Calvin and Eric, don't you think these two make a good, you know, they're gonna go at it. That'll be hot, right? How many times do you think you've seen the movie? More than 20. Can you say you've seen it that many? No? Twice. Good luck. All right, so Dupuy, why don't you ask one of them a good nerdy trivia question?
Which character in the film, Flash Gordon, had to have all of his lines dubbed as a result of clashes with the director?
No. Wrong. Wow. And for the save, do you think you know it, Calvin? He said Timothy Dalton, and that's not the correct answer. Now, Timothy Dalton, that is his real voice.
The scientist.
No. No. Does anyone in the audience know? No, it's Flash Gordon. Yes.
No way.
Raise your hand if you know this. There's an actor in this movie who also stars in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Shut up, I want to move this on and get the movie started, you know what I mean? Do either of you know the actor's name who starred in Rocky Horror Picture Show? No, you don't know? Charles Gray? No. Okay, you both can sit down now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Disqualified, both of you. We would be here. Are you booing me? I'm sorry. That is just unacceptable. It's Richard O'Brien, riffraff, from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. We were gonna have one of them stick their fist in that ass, the winner. But there's really no prize in there. That's the best part. We worked so fucking hard on the radio show that we just didn't get the Ask Gordon challenge together. So in a way, thank you. They weren't props. They really were real people who didn't know the answer to the question. But ultimately, you did the show a humongous favor because I didn't know what I was going to do next, really. We can work through this on MySpace, you and I. But unfortunately, for tonight, there's just not going to be a winner, I don't think. But that's because you're all winners, ladies and gentlemen. Martini and Fish Gordon have saved the planet Earth and the city of San Francisco.
I don't know, I think the questions were a little challenging. There was a really good trivia about the movie. Like, we learned a lot. Like, it's amazing. Now, when you think about it, we did not know that when we created this radio show, the star of this movie is actually, all of his lines are dubbed.
I never
Which
knew
to
that.
me is such a beautiful, sort of a double entendre, as they say.
They did
you know.
a good job of dubbing it because I didn't.
Yeah,
never-
that's brilliant.
Must be my lucky day.
Whenever the audience dresses up, to me, that's just the spirit of Midnight Mass.
Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Hello? What?
Let's do the world a real favor. Let's teach anyone, if you've never met a drag queen and you really want to show your appreciation and you want to go to kiss her, this is how you do it. Mwah, mwah.
Don't touch the face. You'll
Don't
rub
get
it off.
messy. Mama's got her face on.
We will see you next week for Mommy Dearest with another, I know, so sick, another huge theatrical show that we're doing, but this gets really, really sick because we're flying in my real mother from Maryland. And we're putting her into Peach's drag so she can be Mrs. Christ on stage. She's 61 years old, and she's getting calls from the relatives who have the TV show, and they're like, Diane, don't do anything you'll regret, you know, later. You know how he is, he's gonna tell, I mean you know how she is. She's gonna tell you one thing and do another. Fuck you! She's my mom, and she's gonna be here on stage next week for Tranny Dearest, ladies and gentlemen. All right, good night, have fun.